Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to Rossville Junior Senior High School's 2026 Commencement Ceremony. I am Principal David Winnell, and it is an honor to have you with us as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2026. I would like to take a moment to introduce our honored guests seated. Michael Espinoza. High School and Athletic, we thank you. Thank you all for joining us on this special day. This time I would like to take the opportunity to recognize and celebrate our foreign exchange students. These students joined us this year seeking not just an education, but an adventure. An opportunity to experience life in America and share their own cultures with us. We are truly grateful for the ways they have enriched our school.
Our students and staff to
presence allowed our students and staff to broaden their understanding.
Small at the time, but now feel unforgettable. We remember the moments that weren't planned, the random conversations in the hallway, the last minute studying before finals, and the discussions that started in the library. The way time moved both slow and way too fast at the same time. Plans change, schedules shift, things don't always go the way we expected, but we figured it out together. That's what I love about this class. We all became so extremely close over the past. What's special about growing up alongside the same group of people. We've seen each other at our best and definitely at our worst. We've watched each other succeed, struggle, change, and figure things out one step at a time. We've also learned how to be each other's cheerleaders, even if we are competing in two events at state forensics. James Wunsch won the nationwide state in football, volleyball, and even if we weren't all in the same friend groups, we still shared the same experience. That's why today is so important, because we are all closing this chapter together. So before we rush ahead to think what's next, it's worth taking the time to appreciate what's behind us. And no matter where we go from here, the history that we share won't go away. So the class of 2026, thank you for the memories, the moments, and everything else. Congratulations, we did it.
At this time, the Rossville Junior Senior High School Choir, under the direction of Dr. Edward Shaw, will now perform A Million Dreams by Ben Passett and Justin Paul. I would like to recognize at this time our senior choir members, Journey Beaver Mosby, Axel Chuck, and Cameron Cole. choir for your wonderful performance. At this time, we will recognize seniors who have achieved academic distinction. Students earning a GPA of 3.5 or higher are recognized as cum laude. 3.75 or higher, magna cum laude, and a 4.0 or better, summa cum laude. Students achieving cum laude, please stand when I call your name. Autumn Boucher. Rossville. Gabriel Coonan. Jack Donovan. Alex Baker. Alyssa Garcia. Rebecca Hirsch. Kinsley Kufal. Cameron Miller, Emma Tyler, Jedediah Wood, and James Roach. Thank you, please. This time we will recognize students achieving magna cum laude. Wyatt Carey. Chuck. Caleb Lehman. John Henry. McKenna Hensley. Shaylee Hubble. Cannon Mitchell. And Brooke Springer. Now we will recognize those who achieved the highest summa cum laude. Connor Bush. Riley Dick. And Maggie Sanders. Great job to you all. Thank you. Now please welcome to the podium our next speaker, Senior Class President, Riley Dick.
Good evening, families, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. When people talk about our class years from now, we'll talk about a small town class that grew up together. A class where everybody knew everybody, sometimes a little too well. A class where classmates became teammates, co-workers, neighbors, and lifelong friends. In a small town, memories aren't just moments, they become a part of who we are. One memory I know many of us will hold on to is senior sunrise on the very first day of school. Most of us showed up early in the morning, girls dressed in our senior beams, all enjoying breakfast while sitting together as the sun slowly came up on our final year. At that time, graduation felt far away. But somehow, in what feels like a blink of an eye, we went watching the sunrise to standing here tonight. That morning represented something much bigger than just the start of our senior year. It reminds us how much we have already shared. Friday night games, school dances, long bus rides, pep rallies, group projects, victories, heartbreaks, small town drama, and all the ordinary moments that ended up meaning the most. It also reminds us about how quickly time moves. The moments we think will last forever eventually become memories, and before we realize it, we're stepping into a brand new chapter of life. Over the years, this class has accomplished so much. We've succeeded in athletics, academics, leadership, music, agriculture, jobs, and activities both inside and outside of school. We've learned how to work hard, how to handle pressure, how to overcome setbacks, and how to keep moving forward even when things didn't go as planned. But more importantly, we learned how to support each other.
making several
We
student
celebrated
events
wins
and multiple
together,
sports and
making several student
extracurricular
appearances
activities.
and multiple sports
We
and
also showed up for each
extracurricular
other on the
activities.
good and
We
bad
also
days.
showed up for each
And in
other
a
on
world
the good
much
and
of
bad
us
days.
to
And in a world that
one another,
constantly tells people to
class
compete
showed
against
what
one
can
another,
happen when
this
people grow together.
class showed what can happen
That's
when
something
people grow
special.
together instead.
Growing
That's
up in a
something
small
special.
town means you never really
Growing
walk
up in a
alone.
small town means you never really walk alone. Every accomplishment had people cheering behind it. Parents in the stands, teachers staying up late, coaches and mentors who pushed us to be better. Friends who showed up when life got difficult. This community is sitting in these seats tonight. None of us got here alone. Tonight is exciting, but also bittersweet. For the first time in our lives, we won't be all heading in the same direction. Some of us will go to college, some will enter the workforce, some will serve our country, some will pursue trades or chase dreams they've had for years. Some are still figuring out what they're going to do, and that's okay too. What matters is that everyone has a future worth believing in. Success will not look the same for all of us, and that's okay. For some, success can be found in a career. But for others, it can be found in family, leadership, service, creativity, or simply being someone others can rely on. What matters most is not where life takes us, but the kind of people that we become along the way.
I hope we stay proud of where we came from while still being brave enough to chase where we're going. The future is uncertain, but it's also full of possibilities. And if our class has proven anything, it's that we're capable of more than we realize. So, class of 2026, take the lessons, the friendships, the memories, and the pride of this small town with you wherever you go next. Stay humble enough to remember where you came from, but confident enough to chase where you're going. One sunrise started our final year together, and it may feel like a little bit of a sunset. But sunsets are not endings. They make way for new beginnings. So, congrats, graduates. Here's to the future, the opportunities ahead of us, and the success that each of us is capable of achieving. To Springer, Lenny Lewis, and Mr. Craig Westhoff for putting it together.
I turned on the evening news, saw an old man being interviewed, turning 102 today. They asked him what's the secret to life. He looked up from his old pipe, laughed and said, all I can say is, don't blink. Just like that, you're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25, then you're high school.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned, we've been here before. Why are we always stuck and running from the bullets? The bullets. I'm sorry, you don't know how ask me your questions. No, let's go back to the start. Heads on a silence apart. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and
Many special people change. How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova in the sky.
slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize?
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
time, the Rossville Junior Senior High School Band, under the direction of Dr. Edward Shaw, will now perform Evermore. Thank you, band. At this time, I would like to welcome Senior Representative Lehman.
DJ Rizak grew up right here in Rossville, Kansas, where, after a 17-year stint in Manhattan, he degrees from Kansas State University, a bachelor's in animal science, a master's in physiology and metabolism, and a PhD in biology. Safe to say, he believes where he leads a team of scientists and experts developing or working to develop vaccines, therapies, and medical countermeasures that save and protect people's lives. His work has contributed to programs defending against chemical, biological, and nuclear threats, and work funded by agencies including BARDA, NIH, DARPA, and the Department of War. Among other responsibilities, he currently serves as the lead program manager on the DARPA F-Sharp program initiative to develop shelf-stable biosynthetic blood for use in trauma and massive pain. Over the course of his career, his research and leadership has resulted in one of the very successful regulatory submissions to the FDA, and he has authored 24 peer-reviewed scientific publications. Beyond the laboratory of the state of Kansas, he served as chairman of the board of directors of the statewide organization Service Corps and public health officer of the 190s, shaping the next generation of Kansas scientists. DJ also found DJ is married to the love of his life, Mika, their 6-year-old son. Their son Hunter is a senior at Texas A&M University and a member of the Corps of Cadets who will commission as an infantry officer in the United States. But today, more than any of those things, he is a Bulldog going home and stepping onto the stage for the first time since the last in 2004. Please join me in welcoming Dr. DJ Rizak.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Superintendent, Principal Waddell, members of the school board, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, Rossville class. I have to be honest with you. When I first got the call asking me to come back and give this address, my first reaction was to laugh. My second reaction was to ask if they had the right number. Because if you had told 17-year-old DJ Rizak, the kid who spent more time in the principal's office than some of you spent in study hall, that one day he'd be standing on this podium delivering a speech to graduates, well, he'd probably ask, what's the catch? Am I in trouble again? Maybe I still have balance on some of those 28 contentions. I think I heard from my geometry teacher, that is the real number. But here's the thing. The fact is everything I am, every degree, career milestone, every good decision I've managed to make, traces back to this place. And that's what I want to talk about to you guys about this afternoon. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. You spent the last 18 years in a town where everybody knows your name, your parents' name, what you did last Friday night, and probably what you had for breakfast. Some of you probably can't wait to get out of here. I get it. I felt the same way. But I want you to hear me clearly. Do not, for 1 second, as you go forward, apologize for where you come from. And do not underestimate what this place has built inside you. Here's what I've learned in the 22 years since I've sat where you're sitting. The world out there is starving. Not for technology, not for content, not for followers or influencers. The world is starving for people with character. People who show up. People who do what they say they're going to do. People who know how to work alongside others, who understand that a community only works when everyone pulls their weights. You learned that here. You learned that in the locker room and on the practice field, where you couldn't hide behind a roster of 60 players because there are only enough to fill one. You learned it in FFA, in 4-H, in the classroom, and at the kitchen table. You learned it from watching your parents and grandparents get up before dawn and do hard things without being asked to and without expecting applause or likes. The world is increasingly shaped by social media, by algorithms, by isolation disguised as connection. The things you carry from this town are becoming rare, and rare things are indeed valuable. Teamwork, advantages, they are leadership skills. That's your superpower. Now, I know your paths from here are as different as you are. Some of you are headed to large universities, K-State, KU, Washburn, Concordia State. You are pursuing technical and vocational degrees, and I want to say something about that. The people who can build things, fix things, and make things work with their hands will never go hungry in this country. You are the backbone of everything. That is something that AI will never be able to take away. Some of you are joining the military. And as someone who has worn the uniform, I want to say thank you. And I will tell you that the discipline and purpose you will find in service will shape you for the rest of your life in ways that you cannot yet imagine. And a few of you don't know exactly what's next. And that's okay too. I didn't have it all figured out either. But regardless of the path you take, I want to give you a few pieces of advice, not the kind you find on a motivational poster, the kind I wish someone had told me in plain language when I was 18. Number one, the most important decision you will ever make is not your major, not your career, or where you live. It is who you choose as your partner in life. Get this one right, and everything else is easy. Get it wrong, and everything else gets harder. It's that simple. Find someone who shares your values, who makes you better, and who will stand with you when life gets difficult, because it will. Don't rush it, don't settle, and when you find that person, invest in that relationship every single day like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. I found mine, her name is Micah, and she's the best decision I've ever made. Number two, make good financial decisions and start now, not later, now. This is where, if I have any former teachers, they might be getting a little nervous. I'm going to give you a piece of math. Math is not my strong suit, and so bear with me. If you start investing just $100 a month at 18 years old, $100. That's a few trips to the drive-thru, 7 Brew, however you want to look at it each month. You put that into a basic index fund, earning a historical average return of about 10%. Here's what happens. By the time you're 62 or 63 years old, that $100 a month becomes over $1 million. $1 million. You never increase the amount. You just start early and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. But here's the other side of that coin. If you wait until you're 28, just 10 more years, to start the same $100 a month, you would end up with roughly $380,000 at the same age. Still good. But you left over $600,000 on the table by waiting. The cost of waiting is not 10 years of contributions, it's the decades of compounding that you can never get back. Here's the soundbite. Time is the most powerful asset you own right now. Use it. Number three, find a way to serve something bigger than yourself. I don't care what it is. Military service, coaching a youth team, volunteering at your church or a local charity, running for the school board or the city council, mentoring a kid who needs someone to believe in them. The form doesn't matter, the commitment does. Here's what nobody tells you about service. It's not really what you give, it's about what it builds in you. Purpose, perspective, gratitude, the kind of character that can't be bought and it can't be faked. The people I admire most in my life and in this community are not ones with the most money or the most titles. They're the ones who gave the most of themselves. Be one of those people. And number four, and this is one I want you to write down, screenshot, tattoo on your arm, whatever you do, remember it. No matter what job you take, what career you build, what field you enter, Doing two things will set you apart from everyone else. Control the things you can and be a part of it. Your attitude. You can control your effort. You'd be stunned how it's a shortage for people who roll up their 2026. I came back to Rossville today because this is my home. But I'm here today to tell you something that I didn't fully understand when I left here in 2004. This small town did not hold me back. This small town built the foundation for every single thing I've been able to do, and it has done the same thing for me. So, as you walk across the stage this afternoon, carry that with you. Carry the lessons of this place, carry the work ethic, the humility, the grit of the town where you grew up. Doesn't matter. Don't believe it for a second. Small town is your superpower. Now go show them what a dog can do. Congratulations, class of 2026. God bless us.
Thank you, Dr. Razak, for your inspirational speech. We appreciate your words of wisdom. This time, Mr. Lakoff and members of the USD 321 Fall Valley Board, these students have met all graduation requirements set forth by
Administration of Fall Valley USD 321. It is my honor to accept the seniors from this year's class.
Kiana Beamer Mosby. Autumn Ray Boucher. Connor Gene Bush. Wyatt Eugene Carey. Axel Damian Chuck. Cameron Douglas Cole. Gabriel Marcel Cooney. Leanne Renee Cox. Torin Adler Culbertson. Riley Hope Dick. Jack Samuel Donovan. Paige Victoria Fairbanks. Alex Connor Bank. Carly Nicole Frost. Gabriel Austin Fun. Nathaniel Gentry Fun. Alyssa Michelle Garcia. Savannah Nicole Hammer. John Michael Henry. McKenna Sue Hensley. Rebecca Lynn Birch. Shaylee Noel Hubble. Andre Lee Kinsley Marie Kufal. Caleb Thomas Lehman. Alexander Nicholas Mattia. Jacoby Eugene McDonald. Bryce Anthony McGraw. Andrew Connor McMullen. Brady Bennett Miller. Cameron Dwayne Miller. Cannon Vaughn Mitchell. Lily Ann Mitchell. Riley Ella Marie Price. Maggie Elizabeth Sanders. Brooke Nevaeh Springer. Eden Brett Thompson. Dalton James Webb. Jedediah Jude Wood. James Henry Wunsch. At this time, we honor the tradition of the turning of the tassels, signifying your transition from student to graduate. Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. At this time, the Rossville Junior Senior High School Band will lead us in the singing of our school song. Lyrics are on the wall behind me. Parents, families, friends, and guests, it is my honor to present to you the Rossville Junior Senior High School graduates of 2026.